into the match, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah. Alright. Good luck, guys. Oh, okay, well, Noomoi... The match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks
alright. Yeah, it looks like we're just going to be going straight into this match. And, I mean, a little bit of a rocky start, a little bit of uncertainty on what was the context was. But either way, we'll still get this match underway. We're seeing Noomoi, he's getting a really nice down stack here, gets that T-spin triple, and just already just taking that round.
Very nice. Yeah, Noomoi definitely popping off a little bit here. But Bazzy did have some big misdrops, so I'm curious to see Bazzy sort of at his full potential here. And playing at a 4 PPS here compared to Noomoi's 2.4, which is, it's very interesting to see just how even with the huge speed difference, Noomoi is still able to keep up. But yeah, Bazzy's pressure just a little too much for Noomoi's misdrop.
Yeah, as you said before, like the speed is really what matters at this level as well. But I mean, in order to survive against these top tier players is just amazing in itself. But here we go. We're seeing Noomoi working around this left side of the column, and we're seeing Bazzy getting the nice prophecy T-spin after clearing that T-spin double. And then just getting a further down stack, trying to add some bit of cheese right now to Noomoi, but Noomoi just getting pressured quite high up. Not going to be too much of a problem for him though. I think he's able to get out of this. He just needs this eyepiece coming up. Not going to be able to get it though. And that's Bazzy taking the round.
Yeah, just that tiny hesitation at the end on where to put the last piece before the eye is what cost him that game. Just that tiny micro decision. Those tiny things can mean so much, and even in a game as fast-paced as this. And speaking of a fast pace, Noomoi's playing at a 3.2 PPS, which is, I feel like, pretty high, especially compared to some of the previous games. Putting a lot of the pressure onto Bazzy, but it looks like, ooh, Bazzy, a huge spike there using the clean garbage.
Yeah. Alright, we're seeing PC openers for both players. Both of them tanking on the garbage. We're gonna have to see who clears down the fastest. And we're seeing Bazzy get the really nice down stack, but still not really making much of an impact onto Noomoi's board. We're seeing Noomoi still making sure he's able to. Oh well, trying to make sure he still keeps up with the back-to-back, but Bazzy just punished.
Yeah, Noomoi right now just getting, I think, a little bit overwhelmed by Bazzy's speed and pressure here. So I'm curious to see how that's gonna go, but it looks like Bazzy is doing a pretty good job of just kind of going fast, sending high. I mean, Noomoi has a super clean well now though, so we'll see how Bazzy reacts to that. Looks like pretty well. I mean, both players in pretty good spots here. Ooh, Bazzy with a bit of a misdrop there, or some bad bag luck, and then unable to get down.
All right. So we're seeing. Okay, well, we're seeing Bazzy with a bit of a different opener than usual, but we're seeing Noomoi just go for a regular T-spin opener here. Still some just clean garbage right now. Noomoi playing very high up, but he's still able to get that back-to-back T-spin double and just takes the round. Very quick indeed.
Yeah, Noomoi is sort of catching on to what Bazzy's doing and definitely adapting a lot here. Finding a way around the pressure here and making sure he doesn't get too nervous or flustered or just overwhelmed, I guess. And yeah, very nice donation here from Noomoi. Excellent time to do it. Oh, since he was safe, but then Bazzy with the huge spike, sending him right to the top of the board.
Yeah, just that speed as well. Noomoi not able to handle it, or just not able to get those pieces in time in comparison to speed. But here we go. We're seeing some TKI openers right now. Noomoi is able to turn that. But already the pressure coming through from Bazzy, and along with that speed as well. Noomoi still holding onto his own though. He's trying to step it up as much as he can. But Bazzy playing at 3.7 PPS, and Noomoi just making sure he's able to get these T-spin setup just before sending those back-to-back Tetrises. So just also trying to do the most he can to try and add as much pressure as possible. And he just takes the round there.
Yeah, Noomoi mounting a little bit of a comeback here. think this match might play a big role in whether Noomoi is able to, because 6-4 and a 5-5 feel very different. So we'll see if Noomoi is able to make it. Both players really close to the top of the field. Whoever can send first, it looks like Bazzy was able to send first.
And also that versus score right there from Bazzy, 435, was just crazy. Alright, so we're seeing TKIs again for both players. Noomoi able to just get this back-to-back as well. And Bazzy just opening up around that column that's able to make him send the Tetris and just getting back down to the bottom of his board and already just taking the round against Noomoi there.
Yeah, Bazzy just doing an amazing job at just pressuring Noomoi there. And Noomoi is having a lot of trouble sort of dealing with that kind of pressure. Even though he's doing like a very impressive job with it, given his speed and his sort of playstyle compared to Bazzy's. But now Bazzy in a little bit of trouble here, having issues downstacking, but is able to find the eyepiece. So it looks like Bazzy's gonna find his way down just in time. And oh, so unfortunate for Noomoi. Just a super late eyepiece there would have had a huge spike.
Yeah. Okay. We're seeing a TKs for both players, looking fairly identical actually. And here we go, Noomoi just opening up that Tetris with the use of that T-spin double here. Bazzy on under a fair bit of pressure. I don't know if he's able to get out of this. This is Noomoi's chance to try punish, but looking like Bazzy's able to get out of it, and now he's back in. Whereas Noomoi now, he needs to just try get down to try to utilize this garbage effectively. He's making sure he keeps up with those back-to-backs as well. But now he's looking like he's just gonna go for these combo down stacks, gets that T-spin double into the back-to-back Tetris, and now just trying to find a way to open this up. And there he goes. And now Bazzy under such pressure, I don't think he can get out of this. And Noomoi taking the round.
Excellent work from Noomoi there, where even though he had Bazzy at the top and sort of choked by like going for a combo down stack with no kicker at the end, he was still able to find the win in the end of that game. Looks like, yeah, Noomoi a really clean well here, but a lot of pressure from Bazzy, and it's just going to be barely enough to top out Noomoi. That's going to be match point.
Yeah, like even just with that hesitation Noomoi had, it was like, sometimes just those split seconds can just cost you the round. But here we're seeing Bazzy just making sure he tries to open up this column for that Tetris with the use of the garbage, and Noomoi trying to do his best in order to try and cancel out as much as he can. Does go for a bit of a line skim there, and his board is looking a little bit, well, he's just getting so much pressure added onto him. He's trying to do the most he can to try to get out of this, but we're seeing Bazzy, he's still playing fairly low, trying to find these T-spin double setups. But that's just given Noomoi a chance for him to try and downstack and survive right now. And we're just seeing Bazzy getting the 6-3 stack here, and then just trying to find these combo down stacks, trying to add some cheese onto Noomoi's board. But Noomoi looking for those back-to-back T-spin doubles, but he has to go for these instead of just going for these line clears in order to survive. And we're seeing some more pressure right now coming through from Bazzy. Gets that T-spin double into the down stack, goes for that Tetris, and now Noomoi's under some serious pressure, which he needs to get that combo, which he gets that combo down stack and canceling out those lines that were incoming from Bazzy. But again, more pressure, such pressure coming through from Bazzy, and he's just going to top out Noomoi, making